Welcome back, everybody, to another episode here of Just Dolan, Higurashi When They Cry Ho, Chapter 2, Watanagashi Hen. Last time on Higurashi, Keiichi got really excited and kicked some delinquent's motorcycle over, which comically toppled into several other delinquents' motorcycles, and then he was in a bit of a pickle. Shion came along and helped him out, along with the help of a bunch of random people who live there. Shion then proceeded to buy him lunch, return his keychain, and send him on his way, or dinner, I guess. Now, that's the short version, because if you want to know what the fuck happened last time on Higurashi, then go fucking watch it. Am I right, or am I right? Am I right, lads, or am I right, lads? Alright. Anyway, this time, I'm not really sure what's going to happen, so we're going to dive right in. Lazing around and watching television after dinner was part of my daily routine. It might seem like a waste at first glance, but you could say it was an important time when I was able to accrue knowledge of everything from politics to economics to various trivia. After dinner was valuable time well spent while the brain was at its most supplied with nutrients. Whoops. What, are you watching a game show? You idiot! It's obvious that Tokyo Tower is taller! Ah! Today I tested my knowledge of trivia by watching my weekly quiz show. Yeah, I was right. Sitting in front of the television, I was able to get a lot of the answers right. But if I were actually up on stage, I'd probably fail miserably. Yeah, that's fair. Keiichi, phone call from Sonozaki-san. Okay. Sonozaki? That's Mion. It was a little late for her to be calling. I had a bad feeling about this. I had a hunch it was something to do with club activities. She was probably going to inform me about what we were doing tomorrow. This was Mion we were talking about. She might even go as far as to say we're doing club activities right now, so hurry up and come over. By the way, it was 8 p.m. Bitch, please. 8 p.m. Acting like it's late at 8 p.m. Ugh. 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 These fucking disgust me, Keiichi. Hello? No way we're having a club battle right now. Huh? Like, that's not it. I mean... It was Mion, but it was very un-Mion-like way of talking. Huh? Could it be? Sorry. Could it be you're not Mion, but Shion? That's right. Good evening. I'm sorry to be calling so late. For Mion, this would have been an ill-fittingly polite way of talking. But since it was Shion, it was natural. Even though they were both the same person. God damn it! With a dry smile, I enjoyed him. It's that mysterious feeling. No, it's fine. What's up? Kei-chan, do you like sweets, like cakes or desserts? There's no way I hated them. I'm an unabashed glutton. That's great. Actually, there's a new dessert contest this summer. Looks like they have a new dessert menu every season. So they're hiring taste testers for potential desserts. The desserts at Angelmore have a good reputation. It's pretty difficult to get accepted as a taste tester. I'll get right to the point. Ta-da! You say ta-da, but I can't see over the phone. Still, could it be? That's right. I have a taste testing ticket right here. If you don't mind sweets, how about it? When you say how about it, you basically mean with that ticket I can eat all the new desserts I want? They say to beware of honey pots. But this is sweeter than any pot of honey. All you can eat for dessert? No way. If you're okay with that, I'll register you as a taste tester. When you come to the restaurant tomorrow, just give the person in charge your name. Then everything will work out. When you say everything will work out, you mean all you can eat. For free? Yeah, it's free. There's quite a bit, so I recommend you come hungry. This was such a delectable opportunity, it was almost scary. This was really Shion, right? Wasn't Mion posing as Shion in order to bait me into a trap, was it? What am I saying? They're the same person. Oh my god, Keiichi. You're an unabashed glutton for punishment, more like. Yeah. I know exactly what you're thinking, Kei-chan. You're thinking, this is too good to be true, right? I mean, I would never. Hehehe. I heard from my sister, but you're really somebody who can't tell a lie. I'm not averse to somebody like that. Shion laughed with a voice that sounded a lot like how Mion would laugh. Oh, sorry. It's not like I was intending on it, but it was just so happens that my shift ends early tomorrow. But it's not a bother. I thought maybe we could spend a little time together after I'm done. Your shift ends early tomorrow. Yeah. So while you take your time eating dessert, I'll finish up. Well, I didn't have any plans anyway. I don't mind hanging out with you for a bit. It's not like we have to go anywhere. I was thinking we could cool off in the evening while we take a walk. There was no reason for me to refuse. Out of courtesy, I might as well take her up on the offer. You keep telling yourself that, Keiichi. It's not like you're fucking jumping inside right now for joy or anything. By the way, Kei-chan, you and I have been meeting up every day, haven't we? Now that you say it, I guess we have. Since you said okay, we have an excuse to meet again tomorrow. Huh? What was Mion saying? Geez, what do you think? Kei-chan, your voice just cracked. What's the matter? It wasn't a video phone, but she could tell I was beat red. Well then, you should definitely come by tomorrow. I'll take my leave here. Good night. Good night. Shion finished with what she had to say, ended the conversation without any chit-chat. When I returned to the living room after hanging up the phone, the TV was already off and my mom was sleeping in the rocking chair. Not feeling like turning the TV back on, I went upstairs and returned to my room. I've only been receiving favors from Shion, haven't I? She brought me a bento, saved me when I got involved with those thugs. She's supposed to be a different person, so I could thank Mion at school. Come to think of it, she'd probably just say she'll pass it on to her sister. I have to thank Shion directly. No shit! Tomorrow, I think I'll have to repay her somehow. Oh my god, Keiichi, you're such a goon. Why do you have to talk yourself through that up to that point? Even if you fully believe it's Mion, like... Why would your first instinct be to thank Mion and not, like, quote-unquote Shion, even if that's what you thought? Like, it would obviously make her more happy if you thanked her when she was doing that. Whatever. I'm not gonna question it. Keiichi's a fucking goon. Alright, let's see this new tip. Oh my god, these fucking delinquents. Just why you arresting us? Bullshit! Let go of me! Kuma-chan, you can let go of their arms now. Here, please, sit down. The three people rubbed their arms painfully. Kumatani-kun and the others must have been squeezing them pretty tightly. Kumatani-kun? I thought it was Kuma-guy. Or whatever. Nah, ha ha ha! Don't get me wrong. I haven't arrested you or nothing. Kuma-chan, go get me something cold from the fridge, please. Would you like your barley with foam or without? They plunked down onto the reception sofa, and despite not yelling anymore, they still held dangerous expressions. There we go, nailed it. What I'd give to be young again. Oh, the narrator's this fucking Oishi, isn't it? Right now. I'll drink even if you don't, you know. Excuse me for helping myself. Beer's the best when you drink it on the job. Wow. What a guy. As he downed the beer with... Oh, maybe it's not. Whatever, who cares. As he downed the beer with glee, the three people exchanged glances, then finally reached out for their cans. They hadn't stopped being cautious. It was more like they didn't see a reason to refuse. They each opened their cans and began to drink the contents. Where did you guys come from? You're not from around here. They looked at each other again, suspicious of whether they should tell him. Are you all college students? Friends on a trip? Probably traveling on bikes or something? Sounds like fun I wish I was having. You don't live close by, do you? Where did you come from? Osaka, perhaps? What's the matter to you? Now, there's no use trying to intimidate me. You would have all been in a lot of trouble if I'd left you there, right? They seemed to recall the thrilling event from earlier. No shit. While they could understand getting surrounded by students or a gang, or something along those lines, they would never have been surrounded by locals, both young and old, both men and women, before. It was easy to imagine how scared they must have been. If you were from around here, the people of Hinamizawa wouldn't have done anything to you, no matter what you had done wrong. They're all special. Not in the sense of parents not wanting to get involved in the children's fights. If one person gets bullied, the village will come out in full force. That's not just an idle threat, you know. They couldn't argue against that. They themselves have been surrounded. They'd seen it with their own eyes. There's no doubt about it. Around these parts, if the people of Inamizawa give you a glare like that, you'll simply get demoned away and no one will hear from you again. You'll suddenly disappear without a trace. Do you all have families that would get the police to search for you if you went missing? If not, then that's pretty bad. You'll vanish, and that'll be the end of it. Even then, we got there soon enough that nothing happened. If we'd been late, things could have taken a turn for the worse. If they'd been forced into an alleyway, those young men wouldn't be sitting on a couch right now. They might be lying on an autopsy table. Well, probably not. Anyway, perhaps they'd be a little more cooperative if we'd found them as corpses. Wow. How'd you all get to Okinomiya? By train? I mean, they were on motorbikes, dude. By bike? Bike. That's not good. They're still parked there, aren't they? If you go waltzing in to get them back, they might gang up on you. Hell's that? We'll take them all. Calm down, calm down. Why are young people these days so quick with the shouting? You don't want any more trouble, right? Tell me the bike license plate numbers. I'll bring them here for you. Kuma-chan, please borrow the loading truck we use for traffic disasters. Got it. It's fine. We'll get them ourselves. Do you really want to get surrounded again? Police may not be fast enough to save you this time. It's fine, isn't it? If we're surrounded, they're gonna get knocked down. Hey! You three. You're drinking the barley with foam, right? Try turning your engines on. I'll arrest you on the spot for drunk driving. Get wrecked. That's fucking dirty. Your tax dollars will be put to good use in bringing all your bikes back here. Quit complaining and tell me the goddamn license plate numbers, you pieces of shit. The three were hesitant to tell him the numbers. They were mumbling something along the lines of not remembering them since they just bought the bikes. Well, that's what I thought. Ha. Kuma-chan, go with the truck and just bring the fucking bikes back. Get the tough-looking red Yamaha with the one with the broken right tail light, and the white one that had the packing tape stuck to the seat. It's those ones. They belong to you, right? They didn't answer. Those must be the right ones. Oishi-san, the truck is here, so I'll get going. Yes, please do. Wait, Kuma-chan, hold on. One more thing. One more thing. What's up? Look up the numbers. You don't want to bring the wrong ones back. Three people's faces changed color. They made themselves very easy to understand. Let's take it easy here until your bikes get back. There's more beer, you know. We have some snacks, too. Want to watch TV? There's probably nothing on, though. No thanks, we leaving. Don't want to hang here forever. Suddenly there were 5 or 6 huge officers surrounding them. Their clearly overpowering stares nailed them to the sofa. What? What do we do? Going on a trip by stealing motorcycles, huh? Students these days have too much time on their hands. Oh, well. So they actually were up to no good. Well then, that might be why they reacted so violently to Keiichi's little outburst. That makes a bit of sense. Because before, it just seemed like cliche, ruthless, delinquent behavior that has no real grounds in reality because nobody's that psychotic. But I guess it makes a little more sense if they were, like, anxious because they were actually breaking the law. Even if only a little. I knew we wouldn't be doing any club activities after school today before Mion even said anything. I'd been invited over by Shion for an all-you-can-eat dessert. I made a point of leaving half my lunch uneaten. My expectations would only be rivaled by my hunger. Keiichi-kun, you seem kind of happy today. Did something good happen? Did it? I guess it was obvious. Rena had questioned me with a happy look. That's right, why don't I invite Rena for dessert as well? No, if I recall correctly, Shion said something about having a ticket. At worst, the restaurant might be admission by ticket only today. If that was the case, then having Rena be turned away at the door would result in the worst feeling ever. Yeah, I got a little lucky. I'll tell you about it tomorrow. Rena, you'll definitely be jealous. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is it? What is it? I'm jealous, I'm jealous. This lucky thing, is it cute? Is it? Cute? Huh. I wonder what Rena would think of the uniforms at Angel Mort. They'd definitely be a critical hit. Probably. It's probably pretty cute. What? I'm jelly, I'm jelly. I didn't expect her to say the word jelly. This is like the 70s. Got that modern slang. What is it? What is it? Huh. What kind of fortune were you blessed with? Huh? Could it be you participated in the draw at Angel Mort about 2 months ago? And won? Hey now, I hadn't even transferred here 2 months ago. Also, you're oddly accurate. Oh, that's right. That's not the Angel's Dessert Festa then. Michan, what is the Angel's Dessert Festa exactly? Exactly? You know, there's that family restaurant called Angel Mort right by Okinomiya Station. Every season they hold an event to promote the new dessert menu. That's today. It's no use going. The restaurant is reserved for people who've won the draw. Okay, she was right. Mion explained once again what Shion explained to me last night. Ren will have to stop by the restaurant sometime. I'll do my best to draw a winning ticket and aim to enter the next all-you-can-eat event. Ah, knock yourself out. By the way, this is just something I heard, but there's a rumor that the tickets are being sold on the black market for a pretty penny. Hearing that story, I felt even more appreciative of the ticket that Shion had procured for me. I just thought I was lucky enough to be able to eat dessert for free, but it turned out that the ticket was much more valuable than that. The number of things I had to thank Shion for increased yet again. Thanks. I didn't know it was worth so much. I whispered in a voice only Mion could hear. That was how I conveyed my feelings. Mion looked at me for a moment before she tilted her head to the side and smiled confusedly. What? Did you say something? Be a problem if you said something to me right now. That smile seemed to be telling me as much. I guess Mion wouldn't be accepting any gratitude while she was Mion. I hate you so much. I'll go to the restaurant. Today I'll thank Mion while she's Shion. Oh my goodness, I hate you so much, Keiichi. Well then, this old man will take his leave here. The work today is going to be a little rough. Later. Mion waved her hand energetically as she left. Hey, Keiichi-kun. Mei-chan has been kinda weird lately. Like she's elated or something. What? You think so? Rena was pretty sharp when it came to these types of things. To me, Mion seemed the same as always, but Rena apparently felt something different. You don't know, Keiichi-kun? I totally thought you knew. Rena's skirt fluttered as she span around with a coy smile. Know what, exactly? I was obviously weaseling my way out of the question, but I wasn't lying. Honestly, I didn't really know what was going on. Why did Shion, a persona of Mion that she'd created, appear before me? Something was blatantly up, but Rena paid it no heed. Oh, really? I wonder what it is then. When Mii-chan is in a good mood, so is Rena. Oh. Saying that, she spread her arms wide and spun around happily. I didn't know why, but Rena was in a really good mood. So infectious that I had to smile too. Even the chirping of the cicadas seemed joyful. Ha-ha! The cicadas, not the Higurashi. So suck on that! But you see... Rena abruptly stopped spinning. Her expression had returned to a more somber one. You see, Mii-chan, lately, she's been in a lot of pain. What do you mean? Pain? The pain that Rena was talking about probably wasn't physical. At first she tried to pretend it wasn't a big deal. But like a wound, it began to fester and grow. Eventually she was no longer able to bear the pain, and woke up in the middle of the night. And then she phoned Rena. Michan was crying. I'm sorry. What are you talking about? What am I talking about? Huh? What is Rena talking about? What? Hey, don't play dumb like that. Just now you said... I don't know. Rena doesn't know anything. Huh. Rena spun as she laughed innocently. Eventually, she appeared to get sick, stumbling as she steadied herself with a hand against the wall. Ah, the room is spinning. You're outside. That was dumb. That's what you get for getting carried away and spinning like that. Sorry. I think I feel sick. I'll lend the ditz a shoulder to lean on. To be stumbling around like a newborn foal at this age is actually quite a feat. Foal? Foul? I don't even know. We'll figure that out later. Rena, in a good mood, only babbled incoherently after that. I laughed as I responded to and chided her. However, the chance to revisit that heavy topic Rena had brought up before never arrived. Well, I mean, she gave you the perfect opportunity to continue that conversation. Like, she was telling you, and then you said, I'm sorry, what are you talking about? Like, what a conversation breaker that is. You don't know how you're not very good at socializing for someone who's like apparently the god of persuasion or whatever. Fuck that. Whoops. Whoops. Did I like skip text by mistake? I thought the button to do that was control. I didn't touch the keyboard. Whatever, I'll scroll up in a second and find out. As soon as I got home, I tossed aside my school bag and changed in a hurry. Oh, okay, I guess I didn't. Oh, I think I scrolled down, which precedes the text. The effect... Oh, well, let me check. The effects of only having a light lunch were starting to show. As my stomach began to let out fickle growls. Yeah, it actually does progress the text. That's neat. Alright, let's go to Angel Mort. It's time to face the land of endless dessert. Preparations for battle are complete. Tally-ho! Tally-ho! Oh god, this music, though. Oh, hey. Angel Mort had a decidedly different feel to it compared to yesterday. Dessert Festa today, admittance by reservation only. Nonetheless, the front of the store is being swarmed by over a dozen young men. Judging by how they were looking upwards in jealousy, instead of entering the store, they weren't invitees. What? Asking the real questions now, I see. Why would they gather here if they knew they couldn't get in? I found out the answer when I passed through the crowd and began to climb the steps to enter the restaurant. Are you a participant? Do you have a ticket? Yeah? Well, I was lucky. As soon as I said that, I was immediately mobbed. It's like being in the middle of a football scrum on a crowded train. Well, what is going on? The reason was this. It wasn't just one ticket per person. One ticket could let up to 4 people inside. Oh. So you could have brought Rena. Mion conveniently fucking left that out. So it's like that, huh? Seems like I should have invited Rena and the others. Exactly! Exactly. Thanks for the tip. I'll pretend I didn't hear that. With an uplifting smile, I turned and ignored them. When I did, their arms all reached out at once, like the souls of the damned seeking sucker. Sucker? Sucker. Suck? Or sucker?
Sucker.
Sucker. Assistance and support in times of hardships or distress. Okay. Oh, he's an otaku? Hold on. That ticket can admit up to 4 people. Please bring us with you. What selfish people. This was the only reason they were in front of a crowded restaurant. Dozens of wretched arms reached out for me like the teeth on a giant rake and grasped at the air. Oh god, I was already climbing the stairs to the entrance. What a heartless... Oh, sorry. What a heartless dick. Grab him. This isn't something to joke about. I flew up the rest of the stairs and threw myself inside the restaurant. It was like I'd entered a different world. The miserable throng of the damned hurled curses at me from the other side of the glass door. But inside of this completely soundproofed and air-conditioned restaurant, with the angelic smile of a waitress to welcome me, they were nothing more than a refreshing piece of scenery. I knew that I shouldn't laugh, but I began to let out a sinister cackle. Good afternoon. Welcome to Angel Mort. Due to today's dessert festa, the restaurant's reserved for customers who won the draw. Could I ask you for your name and ticket? I don't have a ticket, but I should be on the guest list. Maibara? Maibara. Oh, there it is. I'm sorry, but may I please have your full name? Keiichi Maibara. My apologies for the inconvenience. You're here by special invitation, right? I'll show you to your seat. Please, this way. The mood inside the room was incredibly heated. The booths were packed to the brim. Men in their prime were stuffing their faces with dainty desserts that didn't suit them at all. It was a rather unnerving spectacle. Yo, I don't care how manly I look, I'll eat a fucking dainty dessert if it's presented to me. Come on. Get on my level. I would eat little tiny cute fucking cakes with strawberries on them and like pink icing. I don't care what it is, motherfucker. If someone hands me a bunch of fucking desserts, gone. That shit, gone. I'm gonna eat all of it immediately, all day, as long as it's there, it's getting eaten. Come on, Keiichi. That's how you are a man. That's actually how to become a man. Anyone who's watching this and you're like worried, if you're like, oh man, I'm not a real man. I can't do this. I can't do that. I can't join the football team. I don't know, please my girlfriend. You know, like anything like that. No, dude. You're going about it wrong. You eat as many sweets and treats as you can. Stuff yourself like fucking crazy. Because then afterwards you're going to be like, oh man, there it is. Now I feel it. Now I feel like a real man because I just ate all that fucking food. That's how you feel like a man. You just eat as much goddamn food as you can until you're like, oh, can't eat another fucking bite no matter how hard I try. Like when the food is like filling your stomach and then also like your throat, like in Billy and Mandy when Billy eats so much food and he's trying to like put a fucking chicken leg in his mouth, but all of the food's backed up all the way up to like the back of his throat. Like that's how you become a man. Alright, that was a really weird rant that I just went on. I'm gonna move on now. Soon after I was shown to my seat, Shion arrived. Good afternoon. Welcome to Angel Mort. Hey Shion, thanks so much for today. I really appreciate it. You were a bit late, so I was getting worried. I'm really happy you came, though. It may have been because the other customers were around that her tone was less casual, but she still capped off that welcome with her usual brilliant smile. As you can see, there's a lot of customers here today. I'm not sure that I'll be able to take a break. Please take your time and relax until I'm finished. When I'm done, let's go play somewhere, okay? Oh, feisty. Whispering just that last part into my ear, Shion winked and returned to the kitchen. Maybe it was because the mood of the restaurant was so heated, but Shion seemed a bit bolder. Even a small change in her mannerisms was enough to set my heart aflutter. Sorry to keep you waiting. While I was overwhelmed by the atmosphere inside the restaurant, orders from the new summer menu were carried out one after another. Every single one was extravagantly huge. Oh, I get it. You can eat all of these amazing things for free. No wonder a ticket was worth its weight in gold. On top of that, all of it was plenty delicious. From dishes with a general appeal to insane ones aimed at a specific audience, There are absolutely no gaps in their repertoire. Everything in that menu I would have eaten in like a heartbeat. I'm 6 foot 4 inches tall. Really good big guy with a big build. Alright. I don't give a fuck how dainty it looks. It looks delicious! You eat that shit! It doesn't matter! No matter how you look at it, I don't think one person can eat this much. Alright. Boy. This is how you become a man. Well, let's just leave it at that for now. Oh, you fucking pussy, dude. Come on. It didn't feel relaxing in here at all. Probably because the fervor inside the restaurant was clearly abnormal. All the other booth seats were crammed with groups of 4. Sleazy men were gorging like pigs on cutely decorated desserts, and it wouldn't have been a surprise if they started licking the plates. It was more than a little unsettling. Boy. It piqued my interest, so I started listening in on the conversation, and what things I heard. Hold on. I'm just trying to gather my thoughts here. Trying to collect everything that has been told to me, and then try to decide before they speak what they're saying. I want to see if I can understand Keiichi right now. From this reaction before he says any of what they said, I just want to see if I can be on the same wavelength as him. I'm achieving Zen right now. Okay, alright. I think I have an idea. God damn it. Not what I expected. Angel Mort, so moe. Me? I bought my ticket for 70,000 on redacted auctions. I told work that I was attending a relative's funeral. The uniforms here are the greatest. I wonder if the waitress would wipe it up for me if I spilled some water on my pants, right? Meow. Meow, meow. I heard they're planning on selling Angel Mort figures. We'll have to pay heed at the next event. Speaking of which, that major figure maker decided to bring out the line. We must confirm the release date. The problem is, there's too many variations and to bulk buy them. If it were just a normal set of family restaurant uniforms, there'd only be around 10 types. But including the secret set with different poses that are planned, there's 100 or so. Someone trade with me when I get a double. It's my duty as a fan to complete the collection right away. No, this is destiny between us. The words spilling out of their mouths were pretty much all incomprehensible jargon. Yeah. For real. But they still keenly conveyed that hidden behind them was an invisible aura of abnormality. They're all losers. Alright. Anybody who says the word moe about real stuff? First of all, you're using the word moe wrong. Also, you're using the word moe, so you're a loser. Anyone who buys 70,000... Anyone who spends 70,000 yen on a fucking ticket? For this? You're a fucking loser. Anyone who's too much of a pussy to just say what they're actually doing and get the day off? Fucking loser. Anyone who even thinks this? Probably a fucking loser. Nothing wrong with wanting figures, but it's also like, this is a restaurant. It's catering to your, like, whimsical, weird fetish, yes. But it's a restaurant. Why would they be selling figures? I don't know. Oh my god, they, like, picked the worst cliches that you could possibly pick for otaku. Sorry to keep you waiting. The next dessert is Tropical Cinnamon Love Affair. Is something the matter? Is something the matter? No. It's kind of different inside the restaurant today, he says, kind of side-eyeing all of the weebs in the corner. Our restaurant is pretty famous in their circles. Well, we were aiming for that, so it's all well and good. But during festas, there's something of the more hardcore crowd, so it can be a handful. The waitress informed me quietly with a wry smile. The customers seem rather riled up, almost like a pack of hyenas. Seems a lot of the customers today came from unreasonably far away. Those types of people are fairly prone to losing their self-control, so it's a little scary. Yeah, I could see it. If you don't keep your guard up, something bad can happen. What'd she mean by keep your guard up? What do you think she meant? At that moment, a large crash resounded through the room. I turned around, startled, to see that a waitress had fallen down and spilled the order she was carrying right onto a customer. Wait, isn't that Shion? I'm so sorry. Your food is, Oh no, is it that one guy? I hope it's not this guy. Oh no. Oh no. Alright. Well, since we can all see where this is going, I'm just gonna cliffhanger this because fuck you guys. I guess we're gonna deal with this at another time. I don't think I have it in me right now to deal with this situation that's just popped up. I just don't have the energy to do it enough justice. I've been a little bit relaxed today. Well, sort of because I'm tired. Also because, well, I'm actually exhausted. I've been recording some episodes and I am like, whew, I'm like starting to become gone. You know what I mean? Alright. So, enough ranting. Enough rambling about nothing. I will see you guys next time here on Just Dolan. The next episode should come out on Friday the 28th. And we will continue from here, I guess. We'll deal with this abnormal situation. This dangerous abnormal situation which has popped up at that time and not right now, which is the most important part. So I'll see you all then. I love y'all. Have a good rest of your night. Make sure to leave me, I don't know, ring the bell. Bye.